President Barack Obama is squaring off with Republicans over the cost of gas, which has become a new central theme in the upcoming election.
If you like the idea of $10 a gallon gasoline and bowing to a Saudi king, you ought to be with Obama. If you like the idea of $2.50...
It's not quite that high, but anyone who has spent time on the road as of late can't help but notice that prices have gone up. The average price of gas is nearly 50 cents higher than it was at the beginning of the year, and it's getting closer to $4 a gallon. Still, Obama says in his weekly internet address that the solution isn't as simple as candidates out on the campaign trail are making it out to be.
We can't just drill our way to lower gas prices. Not when we consume 20% of the world's oil.
He says the country must look to alternative fuels that he says will save Americans more money and make the country less dependent on oil.
Every year, our cars and trucks will be able to go further and use less fuel. And pretty soon, you'll be able to fill up every 2 weeks instead of every week. Something that over time will save the typical family more than $8,000 at the pump.
Republicans, though, say the president is being too far-sighted, and that's hurting drivers and workers alike.
We cannot effectively market our crude oil domestically without a large north-south pipeline. North Dakota oil producers were scheduled to feed the Keystone Pipeline with 100,000 barrels of crude oil per day.
Despite all the talk, economists say there's not much a president of either party can do. They say the current situation is being driven by fears over Iran and higher demand in China, India, and other growing nations. Tim McGuire, The Associated Press.